Welcome back to Orange Hat Reviews. I don't know if many of you know, but there is one thing that I am, besides just a YouTuber, I am an advocate for people with mental disabilities. So I was on Bounding into Comics. I've seen other channels report on this, but as a person with mental disabilities myself, ADHD, spectral autism, and whatnot, or being on the autistic spectrum, as many people like to correct me, but spectrum autism is how I prefer to call it. I feel that I would not be better suited, but I feel it would be more appropriate for me to cover this video or this article from Bounding into Comics, and it's from my friend Drew Taylor, who likes to cover Twitch things and controversial things. Or not controversial, but things that are going on Twitch and other things. So Drew, he's a good guy. He's known as Supreme Heretic on Twitter and YouTube. Give him a follow and a subscribe. He put up an article about a Twitch and YouTuber named Sweet Anita, and how cancel culture had targeted her because of a verbal outburst she has because she has Tourette's. I have known many people with Tourette's. I know that it is not something that is easy to live with because of all the outbursts and the physical tics and whatnot, and how it can cause people to look at you kind of weird, and some people to look at you with disgust. Now, I don't have Tourette's, but because of my issues and my handicaps, I've also been targeted many times. I mean, fairly recently I was targeted because there's a person that is very biased and prejudiced towards mental handicapped figures. And I had no problem calling him out, but I also told him, when you're in my house, living in or visiting the place that I live in, you could take your prejudice and keep it to yourself. Otherwise, you can get the hell out. Well, ever since I said that and spoke up, he hasn't been around. But anyway, let's get into this article. Sweet Anita, a YouTuber from Twitch and Twitch partner who has Tourette syndrome, is now under fire from the cancel culture. She began streaming in June 2018 and amassed over 570,000 Twitch followers. She has over 335,000 subscribers on YouTube. She lives with Tourette syndrome and has taken steps to becoming a streamer despite the unpredictable nature of her condition. It is very unpredictable, people. This is no joke. According to Anita, she was diagnosed 5 years ago. She lived much of her young life yelling out profanities at strangers and spanking them, and did not understand why. During her broadcast, she's frequently ticking. This includes bird-like whistles, popping sounds, and a string of profane or sexual vulgarities. She also has physical tics, which includes, or with voluntary eye twitches and hand movements. Notably, Anita often streams for various charities or to raise awareness for those affected by similar conditions to her own. By all accounts, she's a positive and giving person. Unfortunately, with Anita's condition, sometimes her tics can be controversial. On December 9th, a few days ago, a controversial tic landed her in hot water on social media. While explaining how great it must be to choose to be socially appropriate and considerate and not just say the weirdest, most awful shit ever, Anita had a tic that caused her to say, "Kill the Jews," before looking mortified. She would then end the stream after but the backlash on social media came swiftly. Another Twitch partner, Little Chipmunk, came out in a now deleted tweet asking, "How is this allowed? I don't care if she has Tourette's. She must have some way to mute herself." Little Chipmunk went on to accuse her of promoting hatred and tagged Twitch. She would later apologize, writing for last night, or apologize, writing, "I apologize for last night's actions." A Twitch user named Jeff Throw, okay, I'm guessing it's kind of like a weird thing on Jethro, but anyway, she would exclaim, "I know she has Tourette's, but holy F word." Anita has also been under fire for having a tick that produced the N-word a few days earlier. Jeremy from The Quartering outlined the whole situation in a great video. We're not going to take a look at the video. That I don't want to get struck for anything. Anita has responded to the recent criticism with this clip. "I've read the comment section. There's a lot of people who are really angry and thought I should be banned," she explained. She added, "A lot of people think the N-word is in your vocabulary, so that means on some level you must be racist." She continued, "The N-word is on everyone's vocabulary. We all know what the N-word is. We all know that it is a word, and so does my Tourette's," she says. "That does not mean it's something I believe or feel about anyone," she continued. "People just don't understand and sometimes that can be hard, but rather fixate on the negatives and fixate on the people being abusive. I'd rather use it as an experience to build something positive from." And that is a good thing. That is something that I can very much respect. Fellow Twitch streamer Annika Chad would also come to her defense, she stating, "In my interactions with Anita, she has been nothing but nice, kind, supportive. She's a true friend, and I don't want anyone thinking she's actually racist." Sweet Anita would thank her followers and fans on Twitter, writing, "Huge thanks to everyone who has been patiently explaining Tourette's syndrome to folks who have been confused or outraged by my N-word controversy on Twitter and Reddit." In its terms of service, Twitch has strict rules around hateful conduct. As of yet, though, Sweet Anita has yet to be banned or sanctioned for her tick. Given her condition, it would be shameful if she faced disciplinary action. What is your opinion? Well, my opinion is very much shared by the author of this article. It would be a shame. She cannot control her tics. That is something that her brain chemistry is unable to do. That is something that she herself is unable to do completely. There are some people with Tourette's that try to control it, but sometimes end up making their tics even worse when they make the attempt. And believe me, as a person who has family members not with Tourette's, but who have tics that are not Tourette's based, but otherwise, and they do things like ticking or stems with their hands and whatnot. Autism is another thing that some people with certain levels of autism have. I have family members that have mental disabilities all over the wide spectrum of mental disabilities. And I think that it is unfair for people to treat them any worse or any different than they would treat their own family members who don't have mental disabilities. So yeah, folks, when it comes to this sort of behavior, cancel culture, I think you should take a back seat and stop with your nonsense, because like it is pretty clear on her Twitch channel and her YouTube channel, she can't control it. That is like asking I don't know a good analogy right now. I was thinking of one. I mean, that was like asking a bull in a china shop after it has his ass smacked not to thrash around and whatnot. It's not going to happen. You can't stop what Tourette's does. It comes at points that you don't expect. It comes at points where you're not looking, or where you're hoping and wishing it won't, but it will anyway. You can't control it. Now, there are treatments, sure, but are they really 100% effective? No, they're not. So people who hate others for mental disabilities like Tourette's, autistic spectrum, ADHD, and all those other mental disabilities and disorders, I think you guys need to take a long, hard look at yourselves, get educated, and maybe, just maybe, you will find out that maybe these people are not so different from you once you remove that little difference that they have. You'll realize that they are people. Anyway, folks, that is the video. I think Anita should get a pass, specifically for her condition, as it is an uncontrollable tic. Y'all know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all that jazz. Make sure you smash that like button. I could always use more support, and I have noticed I have been getting more support. And I thank all of my subscribers, all 259 of them, for the support they have given me over the last few months since I've started. I want to try to get my subscriber count up to 300 before the year's out. Let's see if that can happen. It can only happen with your help, folks. And I very much ask for your help. Anyway, folks, let me know in the comments below what you think of this whole situation. Do you think cancel culture needs to end? Do you think that she should be disciplined, or do you think that she should get a pass? What are your thoughts? And if you have a difference of opinion, let me know in the comments below. I'll engage you if you are civil. If not, I will ignore your comment. If you write anything that goes against terms of service or is outright aggressive, I will block you from my channel. Anyway, folks, this has been Orange Hat Reviews. Catch you all in the next one.